Hello, we are
Hey,
live.
howdy!
Happy Wednesday.
Definitely need
Happy
this.
International Women's Day.
Women's Day.
We are international.
Oh, we
Yeah,
are! Yes!
Yes.
Aww!
It's a special.
It's
so
like-
we are the
It's like
epiphany of
the actual definition of International Women's Day is sitting right here.
Yes,
So, howdy, folks!
exactly. Welcome to Shine with Marion and Angie.
Where is everybody's?
I don't know. So,
Where we teach moms how to overcome the guilt of self-care in a way that is honoring to God and themselves so that they can give out of their abundance.
and our inspirational verse says, I'm too sparkly here.
You are.
Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And to love someone else, you first need to know how to love yourself.
Yes.
And what it means. And
So tune in each week as we dig in and we learn more and more about what it means to love yourself, and we learn how to be the best you.
Exactly.
Or be the best me.
Exactly. Best us. Because self-care is more than just a little bubble bath.
It is. There's way more to it.
Exactly.
So, friends, we have the marvelous, magnificent Miss Marion. She is an awesome single mom to 2 young men, and she wears a multitude of hats
Yes.
at any given moment of the day. Hey, Katie! She has learned over the years how to lean into Christ as she has navigated this life as a single mom. And she has even led, most recently, a divorce care class.
Yes. Like for 3 years. Every once, twice a year.
Yep.
Yes.
So if that is something that speaks to your heart or a need for you, it is a national thing. It's not
Yes,
something that's
it's
exclusive to Marion.
me,
I've
no.
actually seen it advertised in
Yes.
other places recently.
Yes.
Just recently.
Just recent, yeah, it's yes. And here we have the awesome, audacious Angie, along with her husband for a very long time. They and with Christ leading, and they raised and
3
homeschooled
men.
Yes, 3 men
Young
from
men.
boys into adulthood, and lately, Angie started volunteering at New Beginnings of
Yes.
Restoration and Hope in Lampasas, a nice little place
Yes.
where families or moms or anybody can come to if they need and seek some help.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. And
Yep.
empty nester.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been
Really doing this.
relishing in it a little bit, you know,
Yes,
like taking
yes.
advantage of it.
Yes. And here it says on our notes, she's anticipating
Oh, I need to change that.
the first grandchild. It's not
No,
anticipating.
he's here.
He's here.
He's 3 weeks old now.
I know.
It's gone by so fast.
It's
yeah,
amazing.
He's 3 weeks old.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And I haven't seen him in like over a week.
Yeah, you need to go.
I do, but I want to make sure that I didn't bring anything back from my trip
Yes.
before I go see him.
Yeah, yes. Just let it sit. So before we dive in today, this is what I really need today.
Oh, my word.
We do some self-care. So,
I need a massage.
oh, me too.
And then forward.
Forward.
Do it forward.
And then up.
And then up.
And
And drop.
This feels so good right now.
Oh.
And then remember your tongue.
And drop that tongue off the roof of your mouth, because as soon as you do that, all the tension comes out of your jaw and down your neck. It's all gone.
It's all gone. You feel better.
Give a shout out to, we got Delora watching and Katie
Easy
watching.
watching.
Hey guys.
Oh, yeah, got messages.
I've been getting all kinds of weird text
Yeah,
messages.
I know, it's been...
I'm having to delete and block or delete and report them, and
Yeah.
So again, happy
Happy
International Women's Day.
Shout out to all the amazing women out there, near and far, wherever you are. And what you do, for all the things you do for your families,
Yes,
for
all the things.
your business, for how many hats. you're
Yeah, all the
wearing.
hats that you guys wear.
Exactly. So remember, you're awesome.
Yep. So, how was your weekend?
Good.
Tell me what you did.
We went dancing.
Ooh!
So a little sore. It's over finally, but we went
You were
dancing.
sore, so you really were out there moving.
Yes. It was fun. And you were Mrs. Living Florida life.
I was
Look at her
gallivanting.
tan.
I know, I did get some sun.
Yes.
I
need to catch up.
I went and spent, I left last Wednesday morning and I got back Monday night and spent 6 awesome days with some girlfriends, and we gallivanted all around Florida, doing all the things. The 2 things that we did not do, we didn't cook,
Yeah.
and we didn't clean.
That's awesome.
We decided when we got there that we were going to eat out.
Every
We
time?
weren't going to worry about eating or getting groceries or anything like that. So we did. We ate out and had some really good food. Ate my way halfway around Epcot because Epcot is huge.
Yes.
I think we did 18,000 steps on Wednesday.
Oh my gosh.
18,000 steps on Wednesday.
That's a lot.
And then I think about 18,000 steps again on Friday when we went to Animal Kingdom.
Wow.
And a big shout out to Des. She was awesome. We had a blast. But we introduced Des to like new foods. She rode rides at the parks. She did all kinds of things.
I would have wanted to be a little mouse.
Yeah. She did a lot of things that she had never done before.
Lots of firsts.
And we sent her home to her husband, a new woman.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. She'd never had Greek food before.
Oh. I like tzatziki.
Oh, we went to this amazing Greek restaurant on Sunday, and Des ate everything off of her plate.
Wow.
Like literally everything. There was not a piece of rice, nothing left on her plate, and she declared it the best meal she'd ever had.
That is
And it
so
really
awesome.
was some good Greek food. Oh,
I
yeah.
love Greek food.
Yeah, we all
Did
left.
you guys, in Germany, when you go to a Greek restaurant, you get an uso? It's that little Greek schnapps.
No,
you get that
we
automatically
didn't do
with
that.
this.
No,
You
they
get it
didn't bring us that.
automatically.
But I will say,
Yeah.
we all left with 2 desserts.
Why not?
We couldn't pick.
I know.
So Des couldn't eat a dessert, so she definitely took hers with her. But we ate one there, and then we got one to go.
Well, why not? It is fun.
Because we
can.
can.
We can.
Because we
you
could, and we can.
And we're
It was
going to
fun.
talk about this a little bit more about retreat because, we all want to
It
run
was
away.
a much needed getaway for me. A much needed girl time, girl weekend, girl week, pretty much. But
yes.
very, very, very much needed. And, we just, it was good.
It was good. I like that.
So our
I'm
question.
happy for you. Oh, question for the today.
Are this or that?
It is crunchy peanut butter or creamy peanut butter?
Which one are you? Are you a crunchy peanut butter person or a creamy peanut butter person?
Hi, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
So, yeah.
Which one? Crunchy or creamy peanut butter?
I think I'm more a creamy person.
Are you?
Yeah, I like the crunchy, but I rather do
I
creamy.
am crunchy. If I have a choice, I want crunchy peanut butter.
Yeah.
I just the texture, I guess, or something.
It's good.
One of the things we discovered,
Both.
Amanda's
Amanda
both.
Yeah.
Well, like, is there a time when you have one and a time when you have the other? Is it, or you just, whatever there is, that's what you eat?
That's pretty cool.
And there's Miss Ripley.
Hey.
Hey, girl. John's crunchy. Yes, I know you're
Yes.
crunchy. But one of my kids is like creamy.
Yeah. And it's unusual because you guys are, when you have crunchy at the house.
Yeah, well, I used to have to buy both,
Both,
crunchy
okay.
and creamy. But, yeah, so. Anyway,
Okay.
crunchy peanut butter.
So, which one are you? Let us know because you can always put it with the hashtag in replay. You can watch us on YouTube and comment on there. Amanda says it depends on the mood. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. We are on Pinterest as well.
Working on it.
We want to do this to reach as many women and as God has waiting for us.
And we need your
be
help
a
with
part of
that.
this.
We
Yes.
need your help. So please, when this
Share-
is finished and you see it on our page, it goes up almost immediately.
Yes.
Send it out. Share it, please.
Share it, and then we will go from there, and we can see the other 3 in my house. I will have creamy. Well, excuse me, I hate peanut butter. Yeah.
I think Mark doesn't like peanut butter.
Scarlett doesn't like peanut butter either. He eats a peanut butter powder now in his smoothies,
Oh,
but he won't.
That's
do,
way different.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Do peanut butter.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Mark does Nutella.
Yeah, maybe do not.
But I think Nutella's
And
kind of like.
Nutella and peanut butter is better. Mix it.
I think Nutella is kind of like. Hey,
There's Matthew.
there's my big guy.
Yes. Too bad we can't FaceTime and see
I
the baby
know,
on there.
and see my little guy. I
know.
miss him. I just realized that's kind of like I realized he's 3 weeks old.
I know. Oh, that's
It's gone by.
super fast.
I know they wouldn't say it necessarily as gone by,
By
fast,
fast.
but it's gone by fast.
Yes.
That sleep deprivation is real
Yes.
when they're newborns.
Oh, I know.
Woo.
I hear you. I hear you. So,
Our topic for the day.
yes, it's about retreat, getting away, recharging. So when was the last time, you only had to wear one hat.
Yep.
Like I felt today at work. Sorry, sidetrack. I wore like 6 different hats. Only 3
Matthew
weeks
says
feels
the
like
3
5
weeks feels like 5 years.
Oh, you don't even know what I want to know what 5 years gonna feel like, dude.
Yeah, I got to get out there and
Yeah.
get my hands back on Cooper.
Yes.
But so maybe you wore the hat of a friend, but when
Yes.
was the last time you really got away and you didn't have to wear all the hats that you normally have to wear?
Yeah, the cooking.
You know, you didn't have to be a wife, a
Yes,
mom.
yes. Or stalk your kids on the app to see where they are right now because you know they're driving and you're like
Scary stuff.
It's scary.
When
Yes.
when they're driving
and he's
by
home.
themselves.
He's home. I just got the message.
Yay,
Okay.
so now you really can breathe.
I can breathe. One is home.
At any moment, we can be a business owner or an employee, whatever your situation there is, a friend, a mom, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a cook, a cleaner, a chauffeur, a tutor, and the list can go on.
Yes.
There's a lot
There's
of
a
hats
lot.
that we wear as women.
Exactly. You're fixing stuff and whatever. So the people around us have expectation of who we should be based on all those hats we keep putting on ourselves.
Sometimes they're stacked on top
You
of
know-
each other.
Exactly. And a retreat or a time away allows you to take all of them off.
Take off all those hats.
Yes, and to focus on what's actually underneath the hat.
Yes.
On you.
Yep.
Who are you? Because sometimes we disguise ourselves in those hats and we forget who we really are.
Yes.
So we really should. Hi, Brigitte. Brigitte, I met somebody from Regensburg today. It was pretty funny.
Side note, squirrel!
Side note, sorry.
So the people around us, they have expectations of who we should be based on what hat we're wearing.
Yes.
I mean, like if you've got the mom hat on, you're supposed to be responsible and take care of the kids and, you know, feed them and water them and keep them alive.
Exactly. So, but you need a time to pause, to
Yes.
recharge, and to reflect for where you are, yeah, and actually where you want to be.
Right.
Where are you going? So it can be a time of discovery. Try new things. So on a retreat, you know, it doesn't have to be anything you always do. Some people like it because they feel comfortable in that, but why not try something else out to expand your horizon for a little bit? Like this,
Like
tried
Des,
all
wrote,
the fruit. She wrote
all the different food, and she rode the ride, the Flights of Passage, which is an awesome ride, you guys.
Yes. Oh.
Awesome. But she doesn't ride those kind of adventure rides.
Yes.
And
If you don't
she
have
was brave.
Yes.
Yeah, she was brave, and she trusted Colleen and I, and she got on it, and even said she'd ride it again.
Yeah, and I believe with you guys having the time together, you could share, you know, some struggles and some victories together too. What's going on lately in your life, and being away from them can make you see them maybe from a different point of view.
Definitely. We stayed up very late, many nights.
Yeah.
I think every night. And
Yeah.
we talked about, you know, the things that are going on in our lives and the issues that we're having. We're all 3 menopausal.
Yes.
And just, you know, to know that somebody else is going through this stage of life
Yes.
is awesome.
It's encouraging.
It does.
Right?
Well, it's I don't want to say it's awesome, but it's encouraging. Yes, it's encouraging.
encouraging.
And it makes you feel normal.
Exactly, that you're not really alone.
You're not crazy.
You're not crazy, you know? So sometimes you just need to get away some alone time to recharge and to re-energize, you know, and some quiet time to reflect.
Yes.
To set the goals, to plan how to achieve even those goals. Because if you have dreams, you know, you have to make necessarily steps to achieve them.
And to spend time praying
Yes.
and talking to God about it.
Yes.
Because
And
when he comes into the picture, he puts it all in a line,
Yes.
and it's so much, I don't want to say it's easier, but the clarity is there.
Yes.
You don't doubt, you don't question what you're doing anymore.
Exactly. But when you don't stop, you can't hear.
And
You can't feel it.
it takes
Stopping.
stopping and getting away
Yes.
from all the hustle and bustle and the noise and the kids and just all your other responsibilities in
Yes.
order to get that time so that you can reflect and you can look at your goals and you can pray about it and talk to God about it and see
Yes.
where he has you going.
Exactly.
Because his plan is always the best.
Exactly. Because a spiritual retreat gives you time to quiet your thoughts, your emotions. You pray and then you listen. And so easy to write this down and read it to you guys, but to do, I know it's not easy. But the reminder always for me is even Jesus had to get away.
He did.
He did, you know? So he knew he needed the closeness with his Father, and he needed more time in prayer. And
more than just the morning devotion that we do,
yes.
or the evening, the bedtime prayers.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just need a whole day, a whole couple of days.
Yes.
To reset, recharge.
Exactly.
And be still and be quiet.
Exactly. But start small. Start small.
Be quiet.
I know, but start small. Don't overdo it. You know,
so
start small.
Even in Mark 6,
yeah.
The apostles met up with Jesus, and they told him all the things that they had been doing, all the teaching they had been doing, and Jesus could see that they were tired.
Yes. And so they had been consumed with all the needs of the others. And doesn't this sound familiar? Consumed
Moms?
with the needs of all the others, that they hadn't even had time to eat.
Sound familiar? We feed everybody else.
Yes.
We're the last ones to eat.
Yes. Yes.
Like, you know, all the peoples eat, and then the mom usually gets to eat.
Exactly. So Jesus then told them, "Come with me, by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest." So they all climbed in the boat.
They climbed to the boat and they
got away.
Off they went.
You know, and
but the people followed them. Does that sound like us?
I know.
They follow my dogs now.
Yeah.
My kids used to. Now the dogs and the cats all follow me everywhere.
Yes.
So, but
you have to pause underneath the door.
But I thought about it. If all of the apostles and Christ were in that boat, it had to be a pretty decent sized boat.
Yes.
So maybe that ride in the boat was their peace and quiet. And their little moment to recharge. Because I know when I'm out on a boat,
yeah,
it's
peaceful.
soothing.
It's soothing.
It's
the water,
peaceful.
it is. So a retreat gives you the ability to see things from a different perspective. There's something about being in a different location.
Yeah.
That just changes things, because when you're in the rut and in the everyday thing, you just, I mean, I know at home I have a really hard time relaxing, because you see like, oh, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. But in a place away, you don't have that.
Yeah, which is what we had for the last 6 days.
Yes.
I mean, it was Colleen's home, but, you know, we had decided we weren't going to cook, we weren't going to clean, we weren't going to do any work.
And you guys were gone all day anyway.
We were on the go. We were on the go. But it was nice to just be away.
Exactly.
And not have the normal responsibilities.
Yeah. So it's more productive to start with an area to focus, but even better when you follow the path of God, that, you know, how God takes you while you sit there.
On my retreat most recently, I went with one purpose.
Yes.
Like
okay.
I had what I was
retreat.
seeking in that retreat, what I thought I was there for.
Yes.
And then God took me down a different path.
Yes.
He took me,
yeah.
and healed me of something that I had been carrying and had given up the idea of being healed from it.
Yeah. Amazing, right?
Yeah. So yeah, he definitely had a better plan than I did.
I'm really sad that this weekend I can't go to the women's retreat. Refuge Ministry has a women's retreat they go, and it's been 3 years I've been going, and this year I just can't go because of state competition of gymnastics. But I'm gonna miss that. And I see all the posts and everybody posts about it, so it's really upsetting. I'm like, oh, I wish I need to go. But so I have to plan something for myself.
You do,
I definitely
definitely.
do. So even if you just have an uninterrupted afternoon away, you know, sitting in a coffee shop or under a tree on the beach, you know, even your back porch. I mean, the weather is getting nicer, hopefully wherever you live too. And give you some time to clear yourself.
Yeah, someplace that there's not interruptions, that there's not, you know, even if you have to get your husband or somebody else in cahoots with you and they play, you know, they block you.
Yes.
and or maybe take your peoples away so that you do have that back porch or deck or whatever as a quiet place that you can be by yourself. But you gotta come into the quietness in order to discover maybe what the plan is that God has for you, or a solution to a challenge that you've been having, or to bring light into something that was just a thought. So sometimes like you're mulling, like you've been thinking, I want to do this.
Yes.
Which has come to me. the idea of being a doula. I have
Yes.
mulled that over and put it on the back burner and put
Yeah.
it like, that's crazy. I can't do that. I don't have time
You
for
would be
that.
awesome in this.
And watching the doula work and at when Cooper was born was like, I need to do this. So
Yeah.
I just sometimes I need a little push, but
Yes.
I do think that's something that I can do, and that came to me in a quiet time
Yes.
that I could do that.
Exactly.
So a retreat could even be as simple as praying for clarity, setting a timer, and journaling, just pouring your thoughts out into a notebook, or even, sometimes people like digital journals now
Yes.
too. But when you empty all those spiraling thoughts and random ideas onto paper, it can help you discover a solution for that situation, help you see your priorities more clearly, and it gives meaning to a reoccurring thought.
Exactly.
Like, you understand why you've been thinking what you've been thinking.
But sometimes I have to throw this in there. It's not on the script, so I'm going off script again. Even speaking it out loud to a close friend, a trusted friend, if you have quiet time or a retreat with them, can solve it too. Because for some reason, sometimes speaking it out loud makes it sound more real, and the solution just seems to come to you in that moment. I don't know. That what happens to me usually.
Yeah, we had several of those moments.
Yeah.
While I was with Des and Colleen, just
Yes.
some things that we were sharing with each other, and somebody else had a different perspective.
Yes.
And it was like,
Oh. Yeah.
wow, okay, yeah. So yes.
Exactly. So, and a retreat could also be taking yourself to a museum that nobody of your family wants to go, to a restaurant nobody wants to try out. Just go.
Or trying enrolling in a
workshop,
workshop, and learning a new skill or something that you've always wanted to learn, and just going and doing that by yourself.
Yeah.
It's a time of discovery. It builds your confidence to try something new and find out if you're good at it or not.
Exactly. Or go watch a movie, a play, or a concert. And it's okay to go by yourself. You're not gonna die. You're not.
No, it's it's just that getting away by yourself and doing something different. And it's incredible how God can use that to reveal all sorts of things to us. I mean, I don't want to limit.
And it re-energizes you. So do you do what you have to do to be the best you?
Yes.
That's what we here
And
for.
sometimes it's a retreat.
Exactly.
Sometimes it means getting away.
I know. Who wants to run away? I just had the conversation earlier today. Just wish sometimes that
It
all
was
the
that
stuff
simple?
wouldn't follow you or catch up with you. Needs to be some problems need to be solved first before we can run away.
Yes.
Yeah. So also we have more blog posts and some of our amazing products on our website, www.themomsubscriptionbox.com. And find us there.
Over there and check it
out.
out.
Yeah, and think about this. It doesn't matter if your glass is half full or half empty. You can always fill it up.
And I came home with my cup full. It was
This is amazing.
such a fantastic 6 days.
I can. You glowing.
Yeah, it was good. It was so needed, and I don't think I realized how needed it was. And Des needed it, and Colleen needed it, and we all just, it was sad to come back on Monday, but sad but not sad.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do it again. Like we're already talking about what are we gonna do next, and maybe getting a bigger group together or something.
Yes, I would love to go.
Yes,
I would love to go.
Yes,
so
you're invited.
Thank you.
So remember, friends, love yourself as you love your neighbor.
Matthew 22:39 or Mark 12:31. And it's also in Leviticus and in the Romans. So it's all over the Bible.
We love you guys.
We love
Have
you.
a great week.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.